And that'll bring up Buddy Hull, Vertex Roofing, his business down in Frisco, Texas. And Doug Foley. Nice to see Doug back out here on tour.
So I know something about Buddy Hull I know you don't know. He told me this morning in the course of a winding conversation we had.
Okay.
His grandfather, 5 stairs up,
Okay.
was the captain of the USS Constitution in the War of 1812. That's pretty cool.
He actually built the bottom of the boat. That's why they named it after him.
No, and
the Hull.
Well, yeah. He could. The weird thing is, his family was involved in a town called Hull, Massachusetts, which is about 15 minutes from where I live, way back in the very early days of the settlement of the United States. Pretty cool conversation. A very cool guy out of Texas.
He left Massachusetts to go to Texas?
The family did hundreds of years ago. They wised up. They wised up quick.
Doug Foley's got a new look on the side of his car this weekend as well.
And look, Doug Foley has been running very well this season, made the final round in Gainesville. Again, he picks his spots. He comes to the races where he can land sponsorships and bring value to those sponsors. Aaron Brooks has been and continues to be the lead tuner on this race car, as Doug Foley has approached this season in a different manner than he has approached any other, and it has given them dividends. When we do see them, he has a competitive race car that he drives well.
Logo on the side of the cars, Laird Noller. They're helping him out here this weekend. And as you said, Doug Foley, not full-time on tour, not chasing us all over the country. But when he shows up with a car that legitimately has got a shot at making some noise.
And here's the deal. That's what we need in all of drag racing. You need your mix of the full-time, run-every-round pros. You need your mix of the good independents. You need your mix of the regional, localized racers. The VertexRoofing.com, Top Fuel Dragster. Buddy Hull inches ahead. Tim Wilkerson has a large hand in the tune-up on this race car. Buddy Hull has showed up twice, and he has qualified twice so far this year.
Whoa, dancing around is Doug Foley down at the finish line. 381, 299 miles an hour. Might have lost a belt down there just before the stripe. Buddy Hull goes 395. 275 miles an hour. But for Doug Foley and the team down there, I do believe they're going to be pretty happy with that one.
Yeah, that thing was headed into the 70s. I mean, that thing was headed into the 70s with a bullet behind it. 3:04.7 at the 8th. He's 81, only 299. We're going to get likely another look at it. But man, that for a Top Fuel Dragster, that car made a big move late in the run. Watch the left-hand side of your screen. Foley's going to be off the blocks first. The car is planted in the groove. Beautiful orange header flames. Then right in here, see that? And then the tail whip when he makes a steering correction. Actually, it wasn't that bad. I mean, it moved to the inside. It wasn't any sort of massive correction there. He rode it out. But 381.8, 299, likely chopping it early because of the fact he was riding the center line.
Yeah, fun fact, and it's an email I get pretty regularly in my announcer email box. These cars are spinning the tires all the way down the racetrack. You would think when they get that far down, they're north of 300 miles an hour with all the massive downforce the rear wing provides, that they would be hooked up and wouldn't be able to move. But in order for a Top Fuel car or a funny car to make a good run, it must be spinning the tires the entire way. And because they're spinning the tires, they'll dance around through the top end, even though they're running at full downforce. So looks like we're just about cleared off on the top end. 2 more ready to fire.